These are my parents, Walt and Carol, and this is the story of how they began the final chapter of their lives. Last summer, my mom had a stroke. In many ways, my parents are the same people they've always been. Same personalities, same sense of humor. But in other ways, life will never be the same. This year, we moved my parents into what will likely be their very last home. And as a family, we began to reflect on how we, the children, now must care for our parents who can no longer do everything for themselves. This is that story.
Due to weakness, she's unable to sign. We will not share her records with anyone but our staff. That's the doctor, the nurse, social worker, chaplain, home health aides, and more. And you're gonna print this for them.
Listen, guys, I'm going to shoot a documentary about mom and dad in this final chapter of their life. I'm going to name names.
Are you going to censor us?
No.
Oh.
When did you start building this place?
Start building
Yeah.
right at a year ago, May of 2023, that we broke ground. Took us a year to get it done. Much longer than my originally projected 4 months.
It's basically done, except for landscaping, in your mind?
Yeah, it's done. I gotta haul in topsoil everywhere and landscape, plant grass. But the construction's done.
Do you feel relieved that mom and dad are here now, finally?
Yes, I do for their sakes. But I'd be lying if I said it hasn't. I'd be lying if I said that it hasn't crossed our minds that what you have to give up in order to take care of your parents. Jenny and I just hit the empty nest phase in life with all of our kids out of the house, college or wherever they might be. And we enjoyed that for, well, I don't even know that we really even had any time to soak that in, because through all of last year, we had the builders here and all of this construction going on. So yeah, now the house is done and mom and dad are here and we get to start parenting our parents. So yeah, there's actually a sense of loss of what you're giving up, but you know, we're not the first people that's ever happened to. That's what you do.
Every time my parents have moved, it seems like they found more stuff to give me. More pictures, more childhood memorabilia, things I haven't seen literally for years. So I wasn't surprised yesterday when they moved finally to the last house that I got one more envelope of pictures. And some of these I haven't seen. I think what's different this time is these are very early pictures, some of them. And it's a mixture. There are school portraits, pictures through my adolescence and teenage years, but there are also a lot of baby pictures that I had not seen. There's a picture of my dad, who just graduated from seminary. There's a picture of my mom holding me. This kind of got to me. This is an original handwritten birth announcement with my very first picture in it from 1967. I'd never seen that before. This was a lot. I flipped through them several times, quickly, then slowly. I wasn't looking for what I looked like as a child anymore. I'd seen plenty of that. What I was looking for this time was what my parents looked like. And I found one that I had not seen before. So I scanned it, and now I'll show it to you. This one's pretty special. It'll probably go on the Wall of Fame somewhere. This is a picture of my parents with me as a baby in 1967. My dad, a new young minister of the church, and my mom. Dad would have been 26. Mom would have been 23.
Hey Skip, I'm in the car with Sam and Colin, so don't cuss or say anything untoward.
How about if I just hang up? I'm shooting this documentary and I'm doing one of those scenes where I'm talking on the phone to someone else and asking them how it went last night.
Oh, okay, so we left them, I think around 9:30, and Dad was gonna get Mom ready for bed, and he was gonna take a shower in his brand new shower, and they were gonna go to bed. I talked to him this morning, and they were both up around 5:30 or 6, I think he said.
Of course.
And by the time I went over there, when the hospice nurse came, he had already cleaned up like that sidewalk area and part of the carport. So he is not waiting around.
Yep.
By any means.
Never has.
Nope.
It would be natural to wonder how the first night in the new house went, given all the
Yeah.
givens, so.
Yeah. I will tell you this real quick. I did have a chance to talk to Mom by herself for a little while last night when Dad was helping. He went out to help Andy move some of those bigger rocks. And so I got her to help me kind of figure out where she wanted furniture. And so we put some things in place, which was good. But then I sat down and talked to her, and she said, I just told Dad that I thought it was about time to go home. And I teared up, and I said, Mom, you are home. And she said, that's what he said. And she said, this is going to take a lot of getting used to. And I said, I know, Mom, and we're gonna help. But I mean, she knows that that's all her stuff on the walls and on the shelves and everything. She points it out and says, I was wondering where that was, and that kind of thing. But I wonder how long it's gonna take to feel like home for her. So I don't know. We'll see. So
Okay.
that's it.
Yeah, that's plenty, thank you.
Okay.
I will catch up with you later.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, bye. She's not gonna get it.